Hey everybody, the Bang is here, ready to give you a brand new Let's Play. Suikoden for the Sony PlayStation 1. Now this game has had like a fair amount of games in a series. Like I think it went up to Suikoden 5. Although I think Suikoden 5 is one of the hardest to get, with Suikodens 3 and 4 being for the PS2. And I think they had a tactical game as well, that was also for the PS2. I did try this out off the PlayStation 3 through getting it on PSN, and Suikoden 2 is on there as well. So if you get a chance, please check it out, because these games are really good. It almost plays like a SNES-style JRPG, but the graphics for this are really nice, as is the music. Now I know that for the 2019 Christmas special, Suikoden 2 was requested. What do you call it? Suikoden 2, Suikoden, Suikoden? I'm gonna call it Suikoden because, well, it makes sense to me. However, because I didn't do the first game, I might as well do the first game first. And then if we got time after all my other games are done, we can do Suikoden 2. The same argument exists for Bayonetta, because Bayonetta 2 was requested, but I never done the first one. So, let's get started, shall we? Yeah, I give the thumbs up. Yeah, you watch them close, loading screen. Alright, so I hope everything looks and sounds pretty good here. Oh, I can start moving right away. Okay, I can press X to interact with things, use the D-pad to move. L1, R1, L2, and R2 currently do nothing, but it's still very early in the game. To access your menu, just hit select, or you can hit square. Your items over here, anything that's blue is what you got currently equipped. You press circle to back out. Strength just goes over your stats, which provides 0 experience, 13 power, 15 speed, 18 attack, 22 skill, 12 magic, 26 armor, 18 defense, and 15 luck. You can not only level up your character, but you can also level up your weapon, which right now Wolfang's Staff is my weapon of choice, but it's at level 1. You can buff it up to level 5, by the way, more on that later. We have no runes, which give you extra abilities. That's your equipment over there, that's broken down to helmet, armor, shield, and 2 other slots, which can be for any unit of armor or accessories. You can go to your setup there to actually go into your options and stuff. Do I want an opaque window? I say we'll go with an opaque window for now. Unfortunately, you can't change its color. Hi. Okay, I'll just stand right over here. What's the matter, Banga? Are you nervous? Don't worry. The audience will be finished quickly. Just be the way you always are. The Emperor is stern, but there's nothing to be afraid of. Are you sure about that? He is the Emperor, after all. Master Teo! Master Banga! The Emperor will receive you now. Please come this way. If I must. Teo McDohl, General of the Imperial Army, and his son Banga McDohl. Here for an audience with the Emperor. Now we shall walk extra slowly. Welcome, Teo. How are things? Much as they were when we fought together in the War of Succession, Your Highness. Impressive words. Do you not agree, Windy? Indeed. They are the words of a great general. Teo, I am sure you are aware of the troubling activity in the north. Would you be willing to travel there to protect the border? Our disputes with the United City-States of Joustone are complicated, but with General McDohl in charge, we can rest assured. My beloved sword Prak has brought me luck on countless occasions. I would like you to have it. Take it with you. Okay. Thank you, Your Highness. I, Teo, swear not to disappoint you. You have my blessings. Good luck, Teo. So you're Teo's boy, Banga. Quite an impressive little countenance. Listen, Banga. Would you be willing to give the Empire a helping hand while your father is protecting the northern border? Yes, Your Highness. You already resemble your father. I shall look forward to seeing you grow into manhood. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a little forward. Thank you for your kind words, Your Highness. Commander Craze of the Imperial Guard will be Master Banga's superior. Oh yeah, I'm very crazy about that. What an attractive young man you are. Good luck to you, Banga. Thanks. We had better be going, Your Highness. I'm relying on you, Teo. And Banga, I hope your efforts will surpass your father's. Let's go. Alright. Actually, let me change the message speed to fast. There we go. Hi. Ah, Teo! It looks like you've brought a fine son into this world. I envy you. You're embarrassing me, Kasim. Alright, well, he's pretty chipper, I guess. Rugged old man and everything. I'm sure he's seen a lot of battles in his time. This is Craze's room. You'll be reporting to him starting tomorrow. Go and introduce yourself. What kind of name is that? Say, you're General Teo's son. How you've grown. Hey kid, where'd you come from? My mom. The Emperor's upstairs, and Commander Craze's room is next door. Okay, whatever. Haha! Just look at these shiny boots. I've dreamed of joining the Imperial Guard since I was a little kid. You did all for shiny boots, good for you. There's also a shiny floor. Oh, by the way, if you interact with this armor, you can find bits. Bits are currency in this game. And pretty good for Twitch streamers too, but hint hint. Moving on. Heh, so you're Teo's boy. What's your name? Banga? I couldn't care less if you're the son of a great general. You'll get no special treatment here, understand? Now go on home. Work begins tomorrow. Report here first thing in the morning. Okay. Did you introduce yourself? I must admit I'm quite surprised that you've been assigned to such a weakling, but, well, let's get going. Gremio must be worried sick. Yeah, sure, let's head on home. I have no control of my character, by the way. He's pretty much in charge. It do be like that. Oh, this music. It's iconic. I just wish I actually had the time to finish the first game. Welcome home, young master. How did it go? Was everything okay? Were you nervous in front of the Emperor? I was so worried, but I guess everything went fine. You shouldn't worry so much, Gremio. Oh, Master Teo. I didn't notice you at all. Didn't notice me? Good grief. The only one you seem to care about is Banga. Sorry, Master Teo. By the way, young master, Ted is here to congratulate you. And the bear? Oh my god! The stew! The stew! This character had to have its own Samwise Gamgee, I'll tell you that much. Young master, how many times do I have to tell you? Please knock before entering the room of a lady. Oh well, you'll be forgiven if it's my room, I suppose. How was your audience with the Emperor? Were you nervous? No. You must be tired after such a long day. Why don't you go to your room and rest? Okay, well, there's Pawn. He's pretty much sleeping. I can scare him. Yikes! What the? Oh, it's you, young master. Home already? I was waiting for supper and fell asleep. By the way, how was your audience with the Emperor? Okay, Gremio's over there making the stew. My hands are full right now. This is the most important step when you're making a stew. I could pull his ears, tickle him, or leave him alone. Let's tickle him. Whoa, stop, please! Young master, stop, please! Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. Go to work on your stew. I heard the news, Manga. You met the Emperor, didn't you? Tell me all about it, please. Let's go up to your room, okay? Tell me all about the Emperor, right now. Ted joins the entourage. Alright, he starts at level 1 as well. And let's see his equipment. He only has a robe, but that's pretty damn bare. But in any case, let's actually not go to the room yet. Because believe it or not, I did find this out in the game. That there's actually 2 particular items you can get. Of course, one of which I'm not able to get because you have to go to a certain town you're not really supposed to go to until later on in the game. So that's pretty interesting that that's a thing. Okay, so when it comes to equipment for your head, you should definitely get a headband for Ted. You have to manually go into the menu to equip the stuff too, by the way. The leather coat's actually really good as well. However, let's not buy anything new yet, because there is another town we should go to, which actually is closer, so we'll have less to worry about there. Hang on, did I get any new stuff for Banga? I don't think I did. No, we have medicine, which is a healing item. And if you ever want to save your game, you'd have to go to an inn for that. Come in, come, say, if it isn't Master Teo's boy. What's up? If you want to rest, you should go home. You're a bit young to be in here, aren't you? Okay, we can stay for free, but we can also go here to save the game. So let's do that right now. I'll just overwrite my practice file. In case you're wondering where we would need to go later, well, where we could go now for a little money trick is we can go over to Rockland. And Rockland's over to the east. So believe it or not, you would need to do this without other party members. Technically, you're not even supposed to do this. Alright, so we got some enemies here. 3 mosquitoes and a red soldier ant. Red soldier ant could be pretty annoying, by the way. Let's just focus on the mosquito. Oh god! We're dead. This was the first fight! The first fight and we died! When I first made it to Rockland, believe it or not, we've had no encounters. Now, you do end up keeping the experience you had, you know, of course, since we don't have any because we died. But yeah, that's a thing. Alright, let's try that again. This is a great start. I'm leaving that in, I don't care. Rockland's not too far, you just go directly east. Okay, we got a wild boar. I think if you go to free will, you'll just automatically go into melee. So let's try that. Oh, we got a dodge. Oh yeah, we're not doing much damage. The free will only lasts for 1 turn, by the way. Oof! Ted, it's up to you. We're dead again! Wow! Oh my god! I just want to go to Rockland! Let me go to Rockland. I'm gonna have to run from each fight, aren't I? I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. Because there is a neat little trick I want to show off. You know, just to help us out in terms of money. And you can access this pretty much as early as you can. And the reason why I'm only doing this with me and Ted is because we'll have access to another item that will help us out in the long term. Oh. There! No encounters that time. God damn it. Alright, so here's where you can go to make some money. Hey there, fella! How about a contest? Sure. Why not? How much you want to bet? Okay, you can bet up to as low as 100 bits, 1,000 bits, or 10,000 bits. So the more money you have, the more you can bet. But keep in mind, the higher you bid, the harder the game is gonna get. So you just gotta keep your eye on the coin. Oh my god, that music is so weird. Which one is it? The one on the right. Big hit! Let me back away for now. And at least you'll get the money. So there's that. Alright, it is a bit of a scum tactic, but you can go in and save your game, try out the game, or try out the minigame, and if you fail, reload your file so that you won't have lost all that money, and keep this up until you have, like, a massive amount. Alright, I'm gonna try this again, but this time at 1,000 bits. Let me see if I can do it. I think I lost sight of it. Is it on the right? Holy crapola, I did it! Awesome stuff! Okay. So, tell you what, why don't you give me a few minutes and I'll meet you back here when I have, like, an ass ton of money. Yeah, we're going that route. Time out, everyone. Alright, several minutes and several reloaded saves later, we are back here, and after winning the game for 10,000 bits many times, now we're at 50,400 bits. And we're not even level 2 yet. So yeah, there are ways to pretty much exploit parts of the game. You didn't need to carry a weapon last year, but nowadays it's getting so dangerous around here. Hi. Okay, we should definitely use a lot of our extra money to buy some stuff, and none of us can carry shields. That is very weird. Anyway, a headband would be better than a bandana, so I'll take that. Leather coat would actually be very good, too. Gloves are pretty much, like, in your other slot. Let's see, yeah. None of us can equip shields. So you can go with leggings. Believe it or not, gloves and leggings have the same defensive value. So you're better off just, like, buying, like, extra sets of leggings each time. So it wouldn't be that great for me, but it would be pretty good for Ted. So when it looks like it, he doesn't have anything in the other slot. You know what? Screw it. Let's buy you 2 sets of leggings and you wear both of them at once. There we go. Up our defense here and there. I can think gloves and boots are both +2. I could be wrong, though. Can't really change out of that robe. Leggings and leggings. There you go. Yeah, let's take a look at that, shall we? Let's see. Okay, boots are +3. So yeah, I think I'm pretty good with what I have. That means I can... You know what? I'll probably hold on to the other equipment for when we get our other party members. Now, I think what we should do is probably have some battles near Gregminster. Because at least the enemies there shouldn't be too crazy. If we can gain like a couple levels, it'll make our life a little bit easier. You know, if they decide to show up. All of a sudden we're getting like no battles at all, for real? Okay, there we go. Crows! Oh, apparently you can bribe enemies too to get them to leave you alone. Oh, Ted, you got messed up. Okay, Ted, I'm gonna have you defend. I think it would be for the best. There we go, now we can get to like level 2. You level up whenever your experience reaches 1,000 points automatically, but the higher your level is, the more it takes for it to reach 1,000. I think staying here at the inn is free. Like in this town. So there you go. Alright, so I think we'll get to like the next stage of our goal to get ourselves really buffed up. Or rather, like, not too buffed up, but something that will really help us out in the long run. Actually, the armor shop is right here. So I think there are some things you can get in Gregminster that you can't buy in Rockland. The item shop is over there on the left. So we'll go over here. Yeah, wooden shoes are pretty much awful. And wing boots none of us can have because they're only for female characters. Let's see what items we can actually buy here. How do you do? I do this. Okay, let's see. Each of us got like 6 lots of medicine, so that's pretty good. Antitoxin might be a good idea to have. Anything that can help us prevent poison. Alright, before we move on to like the next parts where we're actually supposed to go to that place that has the really good item, let us go directly south to the next town. And surprisingly, we never got messed up. Lenin Camp is the name of the place. So we're pretty much just going all over the place, and it's working out just fine. The place we need to look for is a place called the Blacksmith. Certain towns will have blacksmiths, and they are going to be very pinnacle in getting your weapon stronger. Oh, apparently there's things called rune fragments, but more on that later once we find our first one. This is where you level up your weapons, by the way. There we go. And then we can keep buffing it up. The Wolfang Staff. Steel Bow. Well, it doesn't really change the name of it. Okay, so apparently once it reaches level 5, that blacksmith cannot go any higher. Ooh, it became the Dragon Fang Staff. So depending on how much you level up your weapon, its name could change. That's pretty awesome, I didn't know that. Like, I don't remember doing that when I first played this game. Like, I know you were able to level it up, but I didn't know it could change altogether. That will make our damage output a hell of a lot better. Okay, so it's just the same items, gotcha. And honestly, with all this money, it will help us out when we need to bribe enemies. Wait a minute, is there a weapons or armor shop here at all? Oh yeah, there is. Wonder if there's anything new we can get. Ooh, pointed hat. Ooh, we can get brass armor. That would be very good. Pointed hats, like all across the board, would be great. I know this feels like cheesing the game, and it pretty much is. But by the same token, oh, you know what? I figured out what that number in brackets means. That's like how many pieces of armor you have that belong in that same category. So I have 3 lots of armor on this guy. So there you go. And you were looking for the pointed hat as well. Pointed hat apparently gives you balloon defense as well. Whatever the hell that is. I think that's a status ailment you can have, and that actually prevents it. should sell the bandana because it's pretty much crap. I have like too much stuff in my inventory, by the way, so that could be a problem. Again, I'll keep the headband so I can give it to other party members later. There we go! It made our life a little bit easier. Also, before we end the episode, we're gonna go over this building. Anything you see with like an orb is the Rune Master's shop. So this is where you go to like attach and remove runes or crystals. And apparently Ted has one already attached, but it's a question mark, so we don't even know what that is. That could be a key item later. So, I think it's a good time to end the episode, and in the next part, once I gain a few more levels, we'll head over for that next area. So we gotta go west of Gregminster across a bridge. And one of the items you can only get if you're doing this by yourself, called a Fortune Rune, which can double your experience of whoever has it attached. But if you go to that place, I think it's called Saladi, or whatever it's called, with you and Ted, you get what's called a Prosperity Rune. And that pretty much increases the amount of money you get after each fight. Experience is okay, but money will serve us well in the long run. And that's if you decide not to bother going to Rockland. So in that case, let's stop here, and in the next part, we will head west. See you, everybody. Thanks for watching.